Okay, y'all, so I just want to do a video and get this shit off my chest because it's not fair. It's not fair to us women that we gotta go through this and put up with this. Like, we are the ones who reproduce and put life on this earth. So why in the world do men feel like they should disrespect us and treat us like trash? I don't get it. So many women, beautiful women that's supportive, loyal, honest, loving, giving, patient, the whole nine, the list goes on and on. They get treated the worst, it seems like. Working hard and just being a woman that any man should want, right? It seems like y'all niggas want some trashy shit. Like y'all don't even want a woman with class and poise and respect for herself, respect for it seemed like y'all don't want that because I just keep going through the same shit over and over and over again, and I'm not about to keep doing that. I'm going to be single for the rest of my life. Fuck marriage, fuck kids, fuck the white picket fence in the house together and all that, kids running around. No, I don't want that because why do I have to go through pain just to experience that? Why? Why do I have to settle and lower my standards and all this just for the American dream? No, it's no dream. It's reality. Like, that's the problem. That is the problem. Like, so I'm just over it because I found out my man was cheating on me. My ex. He cheated on me and got the nerve to make it seem like it's my fault. So I'm at work. We had a regular day. Got up, got together, and I was going to work. I was working from 1 to 10. So second shift cool. I like that schedule. And I guess the little thing he was cheating on me with basically kind of worked the same hours. So it is super far apart. So I'm way over here and he over here with her because she worked in his neighborhood in a gas station that we went to all the time. Like, I see the bitch and I didn't even know that that's who he was with until after the fact. But I'm gonna try not to cuss so much. But yeah, so everything just like any other day. Like, throughout the day he texting me, calling me on my break and stuff like that, and talking to me like everything is just okay. He used to drop me off and come and get me, so he dropped me off, everything was fine. Like I said, he was calling me throughout the day, texting me, and then I think before he came to get me from work. Okay, first of all, he was late. So before he came and get me from work, I guess he got into an accident. Not with another car, but he jumped the curb and the headlight ended up coming out. I don't know. That was the excuse that he told me. I don't believe that's what happened. I think that happened after the fact or something. Anyway, he was trying to basically come up with an excuse as to why he was so late coming to get me. Because that was never an issue before, even though, yeah, it was way across town. And this, that, you know what time I get off, so why are you not here? So he finally come and get me and everything. And when he come and get me, it's just, the vibe just off. He like, it's like he can't even drive because, my bad. It's like he can't even drive because he's so into his phone, texting. He like, trying to text and drive and text and drive. Like, I'm looking at him like, what is you doing? Who was you texting? Nobody, since he was a drug dealer, basically, a lot of people was calling him and stuff like that, texting. So he made that as excuse as to what that he said that's what was going on. He said, "I was just people trying to get some. It's just people trying to get some stuff." And so I'm like, whatever. I don't believe you because why are you acting like this? Like, what? Who? You not texting nobody about my drugs. Like, let's just be real. And I was one of the type of females that like, although the truth hurt, I can handle the truth. A lot of people can't. Like, people are trying to act like they really can handle the truth and they want to hear the truth about stuff, but they really can't. Like, because if you could, first of all, you wouldn't get mad. You wouldn't flip out. You wouldn't try to put your hands on me, stuff like that. Like, that's not. You're supposed to take the truth for what it is and let that be that. Like, I was never the type to get mad. Like, it's just like, boy, just be honest. Like, I care, but I don't care. Because at the end of the day, you a grown man. You can do what you want to do. We're not married. We don't got no kids. Who's you? Like, yes, I love you or whatever. I mess with you, but I'm not about to just let you tell me anything and act like nothing is wrong, because it is. I know you like the back of my hand. So we ride and he got this little cup of liquor. No, he said he got a bottle and he only had like a little cup left. I'm like, where the rest of the liquor at? Where is the rest of the liquor at? You don't drink that fast and you never pour your stuff in the cup. Like, you basically dropping. So why do you have this cup like this? Like, where's the bottle? I was gone. I drank it all. How you drink it all and we supposed to be drinking together? So I just knew it was something. I knew it was something. I know when he texted another female because he did that shit before. And he was so into his phone. He barely couldn't drive. And I always have his phone anyway, so I know who texted him. I know what to say. I'll respond back. Like, I'm like, well, give me your phone. Since there's nobody, give me your phone. And let me text while you drive. And he wasn't trying to do that because he knew he was talking to her. So at the time, we were staying at a hotel that was not far from my job. No, yes it was. It was way, way, way across town. It was like far. I'm thinking about, well, because we had a couple of them that we went to. So we went to the one that was way across on the other side of town because the woman in there gave us deals or whatever. And so that's when we went, and as soon as I walked in the door, I just knew something wasn't right. Like, dude, you was in here. Like, you said you just got the room, that you wasn't even in here. So who was in here? They're not about to just sell us no room that the sheets all messed up, it's towels all over the floor, it's cups, and you can tell you was just in here smoking and drinking. Like, who was you in here with? Who was you in here with? He just kept denying when I already knew, like, and I don't even know why I hate that I didn't love myself then, because I just put up with anything, like, from abuse to lies to cheating, and he knew I wasn't gonna do anything about it, for real. As far as leave him, that's all I did was threaten. I never actually did until I stopped threatening and just walked the fuck away from him. Walked out his life, broke up with him because I deserve better. I put up with a lot when it came to him. Like, I already told you what kind of job he had, so that was not a job. So I'm going in the room, and we in a room, and it's a double bed room, and so one bed is perfectly made, and the other one is messed up like somebody been fucking, like, flat out. It's a wet washcloth in here. It smell like cum. It's towels on the floor. The liquor gone. You only got like a blunt or not even that. Like, I'm shocked. Like, so I'm up here going in on him. But not as much as I should have been. Like I was tired. I just did a 9 hour shift. Well, actually 8 because it's an hour for lunch, so it's really 8. But I work from 1 to 10, so 9, whatever. I've been going all day, and ain't no telling what you been doing, and you just come and get me and take me to the same room you just had another bitch. You was just fucking another bitch in? Really? That's a low, like, blow. Like, I did not deserve that. I did nothing to deserve that. I never once cheated on him. Yes, I talked to other people because he was talking to other people. Ain't nothing wrong with conversation, but sex? No, I did not do that. No oral, none of that. But he knew I didn't love myself. He knew I didn't. He knew. He knew I was insecure and just not on a grown woman level. Like, I wasn't. And somehow I thought I deserved that. Like, I knew I didn't, but I thought I did. Anyway, I was fed up. I was like, whether you did or not, at the end of the day, you need to quit acting like you really fuck with me. Like, you acting like you don't want me to mess with nobody else. You act like you want me to be committed to me and only be with me and have me with you all the time. But yet still you're lying to me. You leave me on. You want me to be loyal to you, but you're not loyal to me. It's so weird. Like, how you not want me to, how you want me to be loyal to you? I can't see nobody else. But you can. I can only fuck you, but you can fuck whoever you want. Like, it's weird how some men really think that it's okay to do that to a woman. Like, men that got daughters. So you telling me that's telling me that you don't care what kind of choices your daughter makes, what kind of man she deal with, what kind of respect she demands. Like, it seems like you just don't care. Because you would have more respect for a woman. That girl is gonna be a woman one day. And she gonna look up to you for guidance, and you're not gonna be able to get her now. Like, you're scum. Forget the cheating. You lying. You tell me one thing, but it's another. Like, but that whole relationship, like, from the beginning, it was really over it. From the beginning. At that point, we was just lusting after each other. It was just the sex and only the sex. It was no chemistry. I mean, it was a little bit of mine and laughing here and there. You know what I'm saying? Stuff in common here and there, but it wasn't like something that's going to be. It didn't have a good foundation from the beginning. Like, it started bad and it ended bad. So it was just, it was sickening that he took me to the same hotel the same room that he slept with this other girl in. Like, and mind you, this is our main hotel. Like, we went here all the time. I mean, we was in here. It's just crazy how you think somebody cared about you, but he didn't care about me. And I wish I knew more about YouTube back then, because the views would have been there. Because the way he was a narc, it was insane. Like, you really have to see it to believe it. He, excuse me, he denied up and down that wasn't nobody in there. He didn't do nothing with nobody. He was even trying to get me to lay in that same bed. I could not, and I would not do it. Like, no, I'm not about to lay in that bed. Like, what do I look like? I know you was just in this bed with a female. Like, it's crazy because I did stay with him after that because he ended up getting locked up for like 5 or 6 months, and I stayed by his side after I knew he was cheating on me. Even though I didn't see it with my own 2 eyes, I knew he was. I just didn't have no proof. I mean, him and that girl was texting every day. I even ended up with his phone, and so I ended up with his phone when he was in court. And I was texting her. I was texting her, and basically, I don't know. I guess she was gonna pay his bond or something, and so when I was texting her, I guess that made her mad, and so she didn't want to help him out no more or whatever. And so he ended up getting mad at me for talking to her and basically getting her mad to the point where she didn't want to help him get out of jail. It was just so much shit that I wish I would have never put up with. I was so stupid. I was young and dumb, like 21, and don't know nothing about nothing. I was with him since I was 19. So I gave him all my good years, literally. But he ended up getting out for a couple weeks. He got out for a couple weeks and ended up right back in jail anyway. So it wouldn't even matter whether she bought him out or not, because they ended up convicting him for whatever it was, and he ended up doing that time. And I stood by his side, like, not 100% because I wasn't always answering the phone, and yes, I was talking to other people and all that because he was talking to her. He was still talking to her even when he was in there. And he just thought I was just supposed to be a good little dumb whore and still do whatever he wanted me to do. From sending him money to sending him pictures, making sure his car good. Like, she wasn't doing none of that. I had to go get your car from the parking lot for the county, so it didn't like rack up all this money. Because by the time I got by the time I was able to get down there and get the car, that thing was like $25, and I ended up paying it and getting the car from down there. It was just a whole thing, like stuff that I shouldn't even went through. All I'm saying is, when you love yourself and put yourself first, you won't go through stuff like that. You won't have many problems. Like, when you demand your respect and all that, you're not gonna go through that. I say just be single, for crying out loud. Forget being in a relationship. All that is just something that's made up for real. Cause if that's not benefiting you financially, emotionally, there's no point of even being in that relationship. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So I've been talking long enough. I'm tired. I keep yawning. It's late. So I'm just gonna call this one a night, and yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is. Cause I'm gonna level up and be the woman that I am destined to be. I will. So y'all have a good night.